Alright, boys, took another loss. First day on the eval. Again, I blew my shit yesterday. I don't know why I didn't make a recap. I guess I just been feeling like a little B word lately. So I didn't make a recap for that. And it was a stupid trade. It was like a gamble ass trade. And we're down about $475 on this eval, too. Yeah. I think this was a good trade, though. Like, seriously, I still do think this was a good trade. Right? I think the stop loss placement was a little dick. Like, instant. At the beginning, I wanted to put my stop loss here, but I saw this as an opportunity to make more money, which I don't think was the right thing to do. Cause I mean, bro, this is barely a low right here, right? Like this was the most ideal stop loss, protected by the 1 hour bullish for value gap, and still I don't think this is gonna hit. Let's get straight into the recap. So boom, coming into market open, uh, right. I had a very bullish bias, right? I wanted to see this London high getting taken out, this London high getting taken out. We have all these things towards the upside. Even though we do have these downside liquidity, we have small liquidity up here, bigger liquidity towards the upside. I do want to see us take out these highs, and that's exactly what I want to see, right? So we come in and we end up getting a reaction off of this 15-minute low and the 1 hour bullish value gap. We created this SMT right here, making NQ the lagging, ES the leading, and yeah, so I really wanted to see, or I could have entered right here, but the issue with entering right there is, actually, I don't know why I didn't enter right here. Well, I felt like the SMT, it formed like on that candle, so like it was sort of just too sudden, right? But I really could have entered at 8:30 itself. But I just felt like this is just like a very weird place to enter, like first step into market open, and I would have probably taken it towards this 5 minute bearish value gap, right? But I didn't end up taking that, and so I wanted to wait for this 5 minute bearish value gap to get invalidated. That's where the problem comes. We didn't get a direct invalidation. We sort of dangled a line in a little bit. That was a negative sign, but I still took it as like a, it is what it is type of thing. So we ended up invalidating it, and fuck, I was trying to like, that's where I entered because we ended up invalidating it, and I was assuming that we're gonna run towards these highs, and I could probably like take my stuff off at the 5 minute bearish value gap right here, because then I assumed that we would come into the 5 minute bearish value gap, and then we would get a reaction towards the downside. But that's not what happened, and we ended up just fucking just one candle wicking our shit out, and that's kind of where we are. Again, if I played it safe, right, and put my shit all the way down here to where the New York low is, we would have still been in this trade. And I probably, this was just a stop loss error, honestly. Like, I mean, shit, you could see, oh, well, fuck, we just took out all the liquidity here. So, like, then I would have just moved my shit break even here. This would have been a break even trade then, like, honestly speaking. Because we dipped massively at 837, whereas, NQ, I mean, ES kind of dipped, but, like, made a major bull run. I mean, we could see, right, if I said it here, like, I don't even know if I would have taken my positions off here. Maybe I would have, but like, bro, I'm just seeing us fucking ripping towards the upside right now in ES. And is there any like 4 hour liquidity? I mean, there's that right there, and then there's no 1 hour liquidity. So like, I don't really know what we would do. I'm assuming probably come towards the downside. Yeah, so this would have probably been like the place to exit our position. And I mean, bro, I would have taken this with like two mini contracts. So like, you would have made about 175 on it, I guess, even if I exited there. Again, stop loss error, right? And that's what I attributed this losing trade to. Just a simple stop loss error, right? I should protect it underneath the liquidity in the fair value gap. Instead, I protected it on some fucking bullshit high, driven by my greed to make more money and pass this eval faster. But again, if I try to pass the eval the wrong way, I'm never gonna pass the eval, right? I've learned this in my many years of trading, 2 years of trading or whatever. And even still, we could see a continuation trade here, right? Off of this fair value gap, if ES holds the structure and pushes towards the upside. I just do not know what we would target on ES. This looks like a fucking like insane target. Actually, it's not that bad. And this just looks kind of attainable, but not really. I don't know, right? We could see continuations play out here. I don't know how likely it is, seeming as we still are about a long way, like 700 ticks from our take profit. So yeah, anyways, I appreciate y'all boys. Y'all boys have a good one. I will see y'all on Monday. Yeah, we have live time on Monday, no news Tuesday. FOMC I will not be trading Thursday, Friday. And then, yeah, I'll probably be back after that. I'll be back next Thursday to trade. Uh, I don't really have much to say for this recap. Pure stop loss error, or else I would have made a little bit. Again, I don't know where we're going with this, right? And I wouldn't have like necessary. I mean, there was no chance for me to go break even. I mean, we wicked up a little bit, went break even here. I feel like that's a bad break even since our leading SMT is ES, and that's not. Maybe that's why ES dipped out. But then again, I feel like we had like strong enough push on ES on our leading index that I thought that we would get past that, and I wouldn't have to worry about going break even until ES took out this high time frame liquidity. But other than that, I appreciate y'all boys, and y'all boys have a good one.